Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel Nouk2nouk. Today I'm going to show you how to make a wonderful flower background. I hope you like it. I would love for you guys to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So let's get started. I'm using a layering stencil I got from Studiolight and this succeeded colors squeezed lemonade, tattered rose, worn lipstick and candied apple. Everything I used for this card can also be found in the description below. I start by taping off the stencil, so that I can only use the part of the stencil that I want to use. For the first layer, I use the color Squeezed Lemonade. To apply the distress oxide to the paper, I use some makeup brushes. I have one for every color. I'm picking up some ink from the ink pad and apply it equally on my card. As my Instagram followers may already know, I love to have some bright colors on my cards. If you want, you can also follow me on Instagram under the same name as here on YouTube, Nouk2nouk. I chose to make 5 flowers. I like it when a number of flowers are only half on the paper. Then it looks like the pattern continues. In real time, it takes me a bit longer to make the flowers, because I accelerated the video a bit, so the video didn't get too long. Before I start with my next layer, I do need to change the tape to another place on the stencil. I always try to reuse my tape, so I don't waste any of it. Let's make the next layer. For this layer, I used the color Tattered Rose. At first I was a bit afraid this color was not dark enough and you would not see any of it. Fortunately, that was not the case. Sometimes you can see me trying on a bit and measuring where I need to put the stencil so that it gets to the right place. With the last one it didn't go quite right, but in real life flowers are not perfect either, so I didn't mind so much. I really love this stencil because it gives you so much freedom in what kind of flower you want to make. In this video I only use 5 parts of the stencil, but you can use so much more layers and you could even add some leaves. To the third layer. For this layer I used the color Worn Lipstick. Now they are really starting to become flowers. Some distressed colors I have for like 2 or maybe even 3 years, and Worn Lipstick is one of them. So I refilled it with the Distress re-inkers and now it works perfectly. So I think that could be a little tip for you. If your ink pad is a little bit dry, don't throw it away, just buy the re-inkers of the Distress Oxide and it works perfectly. For the last layer with the Distress Oxide, I used the color Candied Apple. This layer gives the flower some dimension and I really loved it in the card. For the final layer, I used one of my favorite products, and it took me a long time to find it because it was sold out everywhere. It's Nuvo paste moonstone. These glitters in it are just gorgeous. This layer makes the flowers complete, and it also gives a bit of dimension to the card. To finish the card, I wrote "Get well soon" in Dutch on a small piece of paper. I also made a small frame around it. I wrote it all by myself, but it took me a lot of practice and a lot of time to get to write like this. Would you like to learn hand lettering? I would definitely recommend to learn it because it gives so much possibilities around card making. I also added some golden dots on my card. I think that's something you can recognize my cards by. For golden dots, I used a jelly roll. I stick the black paper with "Get well soon" in Dutch on the card with some foam tape. This created a little bit of dimension. Now my card is completely ready. Thank you for watching my YouTube video. I hope you will subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram.